Anytime you are putting solar or making a change to your roof, it's really important to get a thorough inspection of that roof so that you have the status of it and you know what changes need to be made. So today I'm here at a job with Brian Milholland from SunPower by Milholland, where this started as a solar job, but really the roof is what needed work. So tell me about what's happening here.
Sure. This customer contacted us about going solar, and we came out and did a roof inspection, and we found that the paper underneath the tile had been worn out and needed to be replaced. So we were able to give this customer a new roof along with solar, and also during our investigation we found out that he needed some work on his electrical panel. So by having all three licenses, right, by having all three licenses, we were able to give him a brand new underlayment to his roof, use the existing tile, put solar on his house, and put new upgrades to his electrical panel, all for less than the cost what he's paying today for electricity.
Which is going to be huge savings for him in the long run. But I want to go back. You said that you went underneath the tile roof to look at the underlayment because so many people think that a tile roof lasts forever and you kind of never have to think about it. That's not really the case.
No, that's true. So with tile, the tile will last, 50 plus years, but the paper underneath is what creates the waterproofing. So we actually pulled tiles off the roof and looked at the paper in a couple spots, and we noticed that this roof had never had any paper relaid underneath it, and the house is at least 30 years old, and that paper typically lasts 20 to 30 years.
Is this something that if another solar company had come out to give them a bid and go to have a solar job that they would have done? And
Right.
Is it possible that this house could have just had solar installed and then this homeowner would have had a ton of problems in the future?
Yeah, a couple scenarios could have happened. A solar company could have just came out here, not looked at the roof, and then installed the solar. And then down the road, when that roof needs to be replaced in 5 years or so, the customer would have to remove the solar, have the paper redone, and then put the solar back on, which would have doubled the cost of the system. That scenario could happen, or they could have got to the point where they were ready to put the solar on the roof and found out, hey, this needs a new roof. Now we have to go back and tell the customer he needs new paper. We have to redo the contract. We've got to get different permits.
So it sounds like the way to go is to use a contractor like Milholland that has all three licenses in-house, because it's really what's going to make the best decision and be most cost-effective in the long run. So if you are considering solar, it's very important to have a company that can also check out your roof and make sure that you're going to put a solar on a roof that's going to last. You can use a company like SunPower by Milholland, which has licenses in solar, electrical, and roofing. Find out more information on ApprovedHomePros.com.